Praise the Lord, everyone. Thank you for tuning into this YouTube channel. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe, and share. Giving honor to God, who's the head of my life, to my leaders, Apostle Nettle Terry, and I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this video. Okay, so I'll be coming from Proverbs 18 and 21. And excuse me if, like, you know, my camera angle looks kind of weird, because I know whenever, like, I'm done recording, it'll look lopsided. I don't know why it does that. I will be coming from Proverbs 18 and 21. And it reads, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof." Pretty much just saying, you know, we can either speak negatively over our lives, or we can either speak positively over our lives. You know, whatever we speak is going to manifest. You know, we're going to eat the fruit of it. You know, we're going to manifest it. We're going to see it take place in our life, pretty much, you know. And that's why it's so important that we watch what we say, because the tongue is the most powerfulest thing in the human body. Why? Because God has given us power. You know, so whatever we speak, it'll manifest, you know. So say, like, and I pretty much strongly dislike, I hate hearing, you know, people speak negatively over their lives. And whenever things happen, you know, don't be so shocked because you spoke it into your life, you know. Word curses and word spells are real, you know, and each and every day we can speak word curses and word spells over our life, you know, because the things that we say. Okay, and the main thing that I be hearing, you know, a lot of people say is, you know, maybe their bank account, you know, like their finance is not looking right, you know, and they be like, "No, I don't got that. I'm BROKE." So I don't even like saying that, you know, so I'm just like, I'm not about to say that or speak that over myself. No, you know, but that's just like an example, you know, and whenever we speak it, it'll manifest, you know. It'll go out, you know, then it'll start taking root and start manifesting. Then whenever we see stuff going crazy and you don't got the finances, and it's on you because you spoke it over yourself, you know. That's why we got to speak positivity over our lives, you know. And that goes the same way as us speaking to somebody else. You know, we can't speak, you know, negatively on somebody else's life, because guess what? That's going to come back right to you, you know. So say, like, for an example, you call somebody and be like, you know, "Girl, you so stupid. You'll never get a job, or you'll never be successful." You know, so you're just talking negatively over somebody else's life. You know, that's going to reflect right back to you. You know, because like that scripture says, you know, what does that scripture says? You'll reap what you sow. So if you sow something to somebody else, you know, you're going to reap that, whether it's good or bad, you know. So say, like, you sow $100 at somebody's feet, you're going to reap that back, whether it's in the same amount of money or more, or whether it's in a blessing or healing or deliverance, you know, you're going to reap it back, you know. But so say, like, you speak negatively in somebody else's life, that's going to come right back to you. So it's just be mindful of what you say to yourself and to other people, you know, because, you know, maybe other people spoken word curses over ourselves and we don't even know that, you know. So that's why it's important to pray, you know, and use the scripture, Isaiah 54:17, you know, "No weapon formed against me shall be able to prosper, you know, and every tongue that rises against me shall be condemned." You know, that is why it's so important, you know, to pray, because we don't know what type of, you know, stuff we're going to step into. We don't know who's, you know, speaking against us, conjuring stuff up against us, you know. Every day, you know, word curses are spoken. Every day, you know, stuff is just being spoken out against us, or we speaking it against ourselves, you know. Or we speaking it against ourselves, you know. So that's why it's so important that we watch what we say, you know, because it'll all come back to us, you know. You know, manifestation is real, especially whenever we speak it out and say it, you know, it'll come and take root and it'll manifest in our lives, you know. So it's great to speak positively over ourselves, you know. And one of my main things I love saying, you know, is just speaking good things over my life. You know, so say, like, you know, sometimes I might not have the finances I want, you know, but I'd be like, "You know what, God, I do have the finances, and it is going to come to my account," you know. Or sometimes I might not feel, you know, pretty enough. I'd be like, "You know what, God, I just don't look good today because I ain't put no effort. I ain't washed my face and brushed my teeth. I ain't put on no good clothes. So it's my fault. But guess what, God? I just ain't putting in effort, but I know I'm beautiful and fearfully and wonderfully made. I know I'm beautiful." Or let's say, like, you didn't get the job that you wanted, be like, okay, God, you got even more better in store for me. That is that job's loss. That's that company loss. You got better in store for me, God. I just know it. You didn't want me to work there because guess what? You got an even bigger blessing for me to go to. Or either like that new house or that new car that you wanted, you ain't get approved for, but guess what? God got something way better in store for you. You got to speak that over your life, you know? You can't just, you know, let an outcome of some stuff, you know, get to you. You know, don't let the outcome of stuff, you know, determine that's who you are in life, you know? Just because you didn't get approved for that or get accepted for that doesn't mean you're a failure. Doesn't mean that you're an idiot. Doesn't mean that you're, you know? So it's like we got to stop speaking negatively over our life, you know, because life and death lies within the power of our own tongue. Oh, and yes, times get super rough and super hard, especially these days, you know, with inflation and prices going up and, you know, these people looking to hire, but they don't want to hire nobody at the same time, or, you know, just life in general. You know, it just gets aggravating, hard, stressful. But watch what we say, you know, and the more that you speak positively of your lives, you can see that change. You know, the more that we speak, you know, positive things into our lives, the more that we can see a change take place, you know. But the more that we speak negatively in our lives, we can see that it stays the same or gets worse, you know. So it's just better to speak positive over your life. Because what, you'll have a positive mindset, you'll have a more positive attitude towards things by just speaking it, you know. And God made us to lender, not the borrower, you know. And that's another favorite scripture of mine, Deuteronomy 28, you know. And I just love, you know, pleading the blessings of Deuteronomy 28 over my life, you know, because I just know whenever I pray or I fast for something and I speak positively over my life, God will do it, you know. And that's what we have to do. Give him back his word, live for him, you know, and just hold him at his word and believe in it, you know, and just speak it out, you know. But God knows what we go through in life each and every day, you know. And another word that I love using is John 10:10, and it reads, I came that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. So God already know what was about to happen in this life, but guess what? God has given us life and life more abundantly. And that's one of my favorite scriptures, John 10:10, that I love giving back to the Lord. Like, okay, God, you see what's going on in this world. Now, God, I'm trusting in you. You giving me life and life more abundantly. So, God, you're going to have to do something, you know, God, and just continue to speak positive. Just continue to be positive and speak positivity into your life, because you'll see a change. You'll see a manifestation. You'll start to notice a difference, you know, a good difference, you know. So stop speaking negatively over your life or other people's life. But continue to stay blessed and pray my saying the Lord. Thank you.